My hope for this presentation is to let everyone know what is actually happening in Syria and what has been happening for a while. The Syrian Civil War. During and before 2010, the Syrians were getting mad about the fact that there was very little political power under the president. There was also a major problem with unemployment in the country. By 2011, the Syrian Civil War had started. The major conflict in the war was people fighting for or against the government, but some of the fighting grew to be religious groups stating that there was hatred towards them. The war broke out into large amounts of violence, and over 50% of the Syrian population that we knew of either was displaced from their home or killed. There have been large attacks on medical facilities, which has created an increasing amount of medical needs not being attended to because of the lack of space that could be used. There have been attacks on people's homes, and because of this, people have created camps to stay in, for whose housing got destroyed. These camps are not in healthy living conditions, and it is not a safe place to live. Because of the war, people have fled to neighboring countries, such as Iraq, Egypt, Turkey, Hungary, and Bulgaria. Luckily, they are mostly safe, and people have fled before too many bad situations could have taken place. Unfortunately, some countries have been helping the Syrian government and have made huge impacts on the war, pushing back the estimated time of the war's end. Russia has helped the president by launching an air campaign, and the Russian military has been targeting certain people. They say they only target terrorists, but people have spoken out and stated that they are targeting regular civilians and rebels. The main point of the war has been focused on people not having the basic human rights, some of which include Article 3, 15, 18, and 22. Those human rights are the right to life, the right to nationality, the freedom of thought, and social security. Unfortunately, the war is still happening, and people don't think it will end anytime soon. People think the only way for the war to end would be for the president to step down, but that would only satisfy the people who are fighting against the president. That would anger the people who like the government, and the fight would not be over for the people who are fighting over hatred towards certain religions. The best way to help would be to spread the word of what is actually happening. A lot of people know about the civil war, but not a lot of people know about the attacks, displacement, and murder that is happening in Syria today. Thank you for listening to the presentation, and please tell people you know about what is actually happening in Syria.